there. Welcome back to these conversations with no one, where I attempt to share my experience of living in a state of somewhat non-identification or attachment with duality or my character. I've been having a few conversations now about the consequences of non-duality, and of course I don't mean that they're actually consequences, because everything is equally meaningful and meaningless. But by consequences I actually mean the things that I let go of, or let go of me, for me to reach the state I'm in. The other day, my social media, the news, entertainment out there, people out there, flooded by people talking about the date, February 22nd, 2022. 2/2/22, and my character experienced a somewhat troubling ego flare-up called the eye roll. Luckily, I was able to talk my character out of commenting or posting any of his feelings on the subject, because why would I need to qualify anyone else's fun? But he's still grumbling a bit about it, as he would have enjoyed acting all smug and superior. So I decided to talk about my experience with believing things instead. Subject has been waiting patiently for me to get to it. It's kind of the same thing as the conversation I had about meaning, but who knows, maybe I can free two birds with one song. So these days I seem to have a love-hate relationship with belief. I truly love the incredible variety of things people find to believe in, and how rich and interesting it makes people's experience in the world. It creates joy and magic, it brings people together, and inspires great works of creation when integrated harmoniously. Of course, there's the other edge of belief that can, and often does, overwhelm a character's experience and can create discord out in the experience of the material world. Belief is responsible for so much of what we experience as beauty and evil. But belief for me is simply a pure act of creation. It's perspective-shifting magic of the highest level, and when harnessed well, I think it's a very powerful tool. When I lost my belief in believing, a great deal of the magic and mystery left my experience of this world. And I'd be willing to bet that's why my character sometimes gets the feels when watching everyone else having fun out in this playground. My paradigm shift changed the game completely for me, and my character still misses those days a bit. So, what exactly changed? And I say this is directly connected to how my relationship with meaning has changed, as I talked about in the past conversation. I don't believe anymore as much as I accept. I accept this meaningless act of creation has deep meaning to the character. I accept its value to the subjective human experience, but it no longer holds value in mine. I accept that all these beliefs are equally valid expressions of duality and also very useful. The material world we live in and have created for ourselves revolves around making our beliefs reality. I participate in that belief every day when I use money or stop at a red light. It's just a default reality I usually don't need to feel any certain way about. But the intellectual aspect of my character really noticed how much meaning some people invested in the numbers of an arbitrary calendar system. For most, it was just a bit of fun and notable for its mathematical rarity, and for others it signified something deeply mystical, important, and transformative. And they're all right. They're all creating that reality, just like I'm creating this one. It just feels exhausting sometimes. So much energy, constantly creating and destroying just for the sake of it. So much time spent having opinions and creating meaning, endlessly defending and promoting it. Being free of all that really has been beautiful. But being immersed in it was also beautiful, which is why my character misses it, and the illusion of connections it created. It will be a relief when he eventually lets go of that too. And I suspect I will enjoy playing with belief much more after that. And with that, I want to say thank you for listening. I might just hang out here for a minute, watching all these geese talk to themselves, each other. I hope you guys have a great day.